Okay, we are going to go back over our slope formula and how to find slope from a graph, and then how to find slope from 2 points. Now, if we go back up and we revisit our formula for finding slope, let's remember that slope is identified by the letter M. It represents our change in our y's divided by the change in our x's. This triangle symbol is our delta symbol. It means change. So our formula, which also can be found on your 8th grade formula chart, is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now in this first example, we actually are given a picture and it has a line on it, and we want to make sure that we are getting 2 points, 2 good points, so at 2 good cross sections. So there is a point right here, and I've got another one right here. So let's practice finding the slope of this line by using what we learned in class as rise over run. Again, this is our change in our y's over the change in our x's. So if I start down here at this point, I am going to count how many times I have to rise. So 1, 2, 3. So my rise would be 3. So therefore we're going to put rise 3. Then we're going to run to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 because we went to the right. So my slope is 3/4, which would make sense because we have a line that is going in a positive direction. This is a positive slope. Now, let's go back, and once again, we're going to revisit this formula that we wrote, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Once again, remember that you must have 2 points in order to find your slope. So we're going to use these 2 points and we're going to find the slope of them. So the first thing, just like in class, I want you to label your points with your x1, y1, x2, y2. So I think of this as my first point. So this is my x1, this is my y1. The 8 is my x2, the 2 is my y2. So now I'm going to put M for slope equals my change in y's divided by my change in x. So it equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So now we're going to plug our numbers in. So my y2, if I look up here, it is 2. I'm going to be subtracting because again I'm finding my change. My y1 is 2. My x2 is 8. Again, I'm subtracting because it's the change in my x's. My x1 is 4. So therefore, if I solve this now, we've got 2 minus 2 gives me 0. 8 minus 4 gives me 4. So when we divide, 0 divided by 4, that gives me 0. So therefore, I have a 0 slope. And let's remember what a 0 slope looks like. A 0 slope is going to be a horizontal line. So it will intersect your y-axis. All right, so what I would like you to do in your I&B is I would like you to write down these 2 ordered pairs. The first one being 5, negative 2. The second one being 7, negative 8. And I would like you in your I&B to solve for the slope of these 2 points. And then we will discuss tomorrow in class. And I will be checking to make sure that your I&B is complete. Have a nice evening.